everybody. I am so glad I'm finally going to get to do this. Welcome to Songs for a Sunday. Been working really hard. Had to jump a few hurdles to get here, but very excited to be connecting with you all with some music today. We all are feeling the pinch of isolation these days, and I know that music can heal and bring folks together, and I have needed to sing for a while. And some of you may have seen that I had an initial foray into the Facebook Live adventure maybe 10 days ago or so, and well, that was an incredibly hilarious experience. The sound was terrible, and I didn't know how to turn off the live stream at the end, but I got a little help today, so I think we're probably in pretty good shape. Those of you that did see that show, that one song actually, and then the little thing afterwards when I couldn't turn it off, y'all sent in these requests to me, and I have been keeping notes, and I have a little list over here. Feel free to shoot a request in today if you will, but I'm going to be mostly paying attention to getting into the music and looking at these song choices that have already come to me prior to today. So I'm going to get started with a song that has had great meaning for me in my life, but right now, during this whole coronavirus situation, it has even triple the meaning for me and perhaps for many of you. I know a lot of you are hunkering down with those that you love. I've been hunkering by myself, and it's the beginning of the 4th week of that. And so I've always talked to myself, but it's getting really bad now. So I have to start with this song today, and I'm going to give a shout out to my niece Hannah, because today is her birthday, and I'm pretty sure she's listening, and this was one of her choices. And Hannah, I'm sorry that you relate to this song, but many of us do, I'm sure. I put the keys in the door, I kick it open, and I holler, "Hey, I'm home!" My house echoes back, "You're all alone, you're all alone, you're all alone." But I got your message on my coat of phone. It was nice to hear a thought that was not my own, 'cause I've been living in my own head. Gets scary in here sometimes. But hey, you know, I'm getting things done. I'm so organized, I just can't miss. I got a list for that, I got a list for this, and I got one big list to keep track of all my little lists. So why sometimes do I feel so listless? 'Cause I've been living in my own head, living in my head. But hey, I can take one big long vacation when I'm standing still. It's inexpensive. But when I'm driving in my car, I can solve all the problems in the world. And I can be so damn profound when I'm talking to myself. I am my only interruption when there is nobody else. Some people think I'm sort of clever. Might be true, 'cause I can write you a pretty good poem on a count of 2. 1, 2. But if by chance someday I should connect with you, I hope that I remember just what to do, 'cause I've been living in my own head, living in my head. Hey, I've been living in my own, living in my head, living in my own head. God, it gets dark in here sometimes. You know, I need some information. I'm pretty sure it's in there. You think I can get at it? Nope. Library's closed. I will say this. I have learned some new things how to connect with people, even though I am talking to myself at home all these weeks. I have learned how to do Zoom meetings with my family. I missed one today because I was getting ready for this, but hello, y'all. And of course, we still have email, right? And we've got Skype if you do that. I just talked to my girlfriend in Portugal the other day. We have WhatsApp, and I didn't even know you could do like a Skypey thing on there. Go figure. You know what though? My friend Ted thinks we should be writing letters together. Now's a good time to practice letter writing, people. Let the people know you care enough to sit down with a pen to paper. And remember, there's always the phone, with or without FaceTime. Well, I got some tea and some water over here. I think I need to refresh myself. Hold on. I hope it sounds good. I'm going to just be paying attention to the songs today. And the sound and the lights, I'm just going to assume work for everybody. I have to do this next song today. It was on the request list right after my last foolish foray into the Facebook Live thing. And it was a wonderful song to come in as a request. And I'm sending this out to all of my family and all of my huge Yarmouth family, some of whom still live in that town. I don't live there anymore, but Yarmouth will always be the hometown of my heart. And also sending this song out to my extended family who don't even live in Maine anymore. I'm talking about people over in Arizona and over in Washington State, and you know who I'm talking about. And anyhow, this one is called 33. It's the number of the street that myself and 3 sisters and a brother attempted to grow up in. We started there, but we never finished. And I hope we never do. But 33 Portland Street in Yarmouth, Maine. There's a street I know in a coastal town, big white house about halfway down. It takes me back to a time of old, when simple wonders always told a great mystery was still a part of me. So take me back to 33, 'cause I still feel a little child in me, a brother and sisters growing up strong. It seemed like never, never land, but it didn't last for long. Well, I belong to 33. Through puppies and kittens and hand-me-downs, through kick the can and baseball rounds, where all of the neighbors could be found. Backyard picnics brought the sounds of sweet delight, and maybe we'll sleep out tonight. Oh, take me back to 33, 'cause I still feel a little child in me, brother and sisters growing up strong. It seemed like never, never land, but it didn't last for long. daffodils growing, and there's lilacs showing, and now it's snowing, and we'll all be going to the yard next door. We'll skate across the pond once more. From edge to edge, it took so long before. Take me back to 33, 'cause I still feel a little child in me. A brother and sisters growing up strong. It seemed like never, never land, but it didn't last for long. Well, I belong to 33. We all belong to a 33. Song about the house I began to grow up in. I hesitate to say I grew up there because I did not. All right. All right. Well, I could not do this performance today without including this song. This was another request, but I probably would have snuck it in here anyways. A big part of growing up, or trying to grow up, at 33 Portland Street in Yarmouth had to do with my parents. Of course, we wouldn't be here without them. And just within the last week was the 7-year anniversary of losing my mom. And she was a very big presence in the town of Yarmouth, Maine. And I know a lot of people miss her, not just me and my siblings and her really good friends. But I wrote this song for my mom years ago. Many of you know this, but for the benefit of those who do not, my mom lived the last 27 years of her life speaking with a little machine up to her neck because she succumbed to a throat cancer situation that required the loss of her voice. She was a beautiful singer, by the way, and I like to think that I got her voice, and I'm proud to be using it. But I wrote this song to remind her and other people who initially were very taken aback with this new sound of my mom's voice that I can still hear my mother's voice because it was such a huge part of my life and many others. And so this one's for my mom. We called her Lou, although her name was Lucille. And oftentimes we would refer to her as Lovely Lou. So here's one for Lovely Lou. Well, I was 5 years old when I questioned the rule why we had to dress for church and go to Sunday school. 'Cause it seemed to me that God was living inside of the trees and the breeze and the water, and I would hear your voice whispering behind me, telling me I'm right to feel the way I do. I would hear your voice, it was always there to guide me. I hear your voice, I hear your voice. I felt a little different from the rest of my peers. I was popular but pondering in grade school years. I was trouble for the teachers who saw black and white. My need for deeper answers kept me up at night. But I would hear your voice whispering beside me, times when I felt distant from you. But years later I can understand you always did the very best you could do. So I tell the operator, get me Mom again. I tell her, no, that's not a recording at the other end. You see, the cancer left my mother with not much choice, and what you're hearing now is just my mom's new voice. But I can hear your voice, 'cause it's living deep inside me, and it's telling me I'm right to feel the way I do. I can hear your voice. It is always here to guide me. I hear your voice. I hear your voice. I can hear your voice. I hear your We know you're with us, Mom, shining your light down upon us at this trying time. Thank you for that. And thanks for tuning in, everybody. I need another sip of water. Hold on. Okay. Well, I hope y'all are out there doing what they're asking us to do, and certainly washing your hands and doing the social distancing thing. It's tough, but we got to do it. And yeah, going to the store is interesting, but we're going to get that down too during this trying time. But meanwhile, I'm going to continue to play some tunes and share my music, because I haven't been able to do it for a little more than 3 weeks now. So this is helping me a lot. And I hope it's helping you guys. I'm going to give a shout out to my other family down there in Texas with this next song. Jan Reed, really good friend of mine down there. Lovely girl. She requested this song. And I co-wrote it with a fabulous songwriter down there in Texas. He lives in Austin now, but he's originally from the Midwest. But his name is Shake Russell, and he's a Texas legend, and I'm very honored to have had the chance to co-write a song with him. And we wrote this one night down in Texas after witnessing the full moon rising down there. And like they say, everything in Texas is bigger. And it seemed pretty big to us that night. And so we wrote this one together. And heck, we got a full moon coming up in a couple days, so we might as well start getting ready now. Right? Here we go. Something about the moonlight I just can't put my finger on. Is it me, or is it closer? Is it pulling me along? Am I drawn to the shadows? Am I drawn to the light? There's something about the moonlight mesmerizing me tonight. There's something about the moonlight makes me feel like I'm lost at the fair. I am dizzy and dancing and drunk in the light and the electrical charge in the air. I am drawn to the pulse of its power, but am I willing to lose all control? There's something about the moonlight that touches my very soul. And I feel the moon in my breathing. I can see it when I close my eyes. In the mystery I am believing, when I answer the skies. There's something about the moonlight I just can't put my finger on. But now I let go, I surrender to the magic of its song. I am full, I am empty, I am heavy, I am light. There's something about the moonlight that owns me tonight. And I feel the moon in my breathing. I can see it when I close my eyes. In the mystery I am believing when I answer the skies. I feel the moon in my breathing. I can see it when I close my eyes. In the mystery I am believing when I answer the skies. There's something about the moonlight. There is something about the moonlight. There is something about the moonlight. Most of you know, I don't need any help getting a little wound up. But when the full moon hits town, it's an extra whammy. All right. Okay. Well, guys, I thought it would be a nice gesture today to share a couple of songs that were written by a couple of songwriters that I've known and loved for quite some time now. One of whom we lost just days ago to the coronavirus. And he was only 52 years old. And I want to get his last name right. It's Adam Schlesinger. And he was the founder of a band called Fountains of Wayne, whom I came to love and enjoy in the 90s. And I have fond memories of listening to this one CD they put out called Welcome Interstate Managers. And there were some fabulous songs on there, one of which got some airplay that you might be familiar with. It went like, Stacy's mom has got it going on. You remember that one? I know it might be wrong, but I'm in love with Stacy's mom. You remember that? I think it became a car commercial for, you know, like a soccer mom or something. But that was Adam and the other writer in the group, whose name is escaping my mind, I'm sorry, but together they co-wrote all the songs. But Adam founded that band, and he also wrote a lot of commercial tunes, TV and movies. He worked with Tom Hanks on a movie and wrote the theme song for a movie. And anyway, fabulous songwriter and artist, multi-instrumentalist and vocalist. He will be sorely missed. So this was one of my favorites from the CD that I talked about. And whenever I play it, I think of my friends Linsky and Rick, because we were up in Booth Bay, and things in Booth Bay are a little squirrely sometimes anyways, but we went out on the reggae cruise, and that was a blast. We were much younger, so we could handle the reggae cruise at that time. And we woke up with a bit of a hangover, and I needed ice on my face. And we will never forget that. And we just got right up and put this song on and danced around and sang it. And it goes like this. I love this song. All right, I got to get it started right. I haven't played it in a while, so let's see. driving around in my Volkswagen van, thinking about the people upside down in Japan, staring at the skies in some distant galaxy, wondering if there's someone else just staring back at me, saying peace and love, peace and love. It's all I'm thinking of, baby. Peace and love, peace and love, peace and love. It's all I'm thinking of, baby. Peace and love. Lying on the floor, just playing my guitar, try to find the chords to just the way you are. Plane crash flashing on my TV. Well, it could have been you, boy. It could have been me. We'll never last forever, but baby, things could be worse. 'Cause when we get together, we are one with the universe. Sometimes I think I might just move up to Vermont, open a bookstore or a vegan restaurant. Got crazy karma, never harmed a single soul. 'Cause if you'd like to join me, together we'll grow old. Sing peace and love, peace and love. It's all I'm thinking of, baby. Peace and love, peace and love, peace and love. It's all I'm thinking of, baby. Peace and love. Ooh, 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 Fountains of Wayne for you. God rest your soul, Adam. We will be missing you big time. All right. Let's see. All right. Well, this next song was written by a very well-known songwriter who right now is in ICU with complications from COVID-19. And his wife had it as well. She has recovered. But John Prine is not out of the woods yet. And he's not only amazing in that he's written so many beautiful songs, and his songs have been covered by so many, but it's amazing that he's even struggling to come out of this, having survived cancer twice in his life already. He's a little frail, so let's all send out a prayer to him. And everybody knows this song. It's one of his most famous, and Bonnie Raitt has covered it and sung it with him a multitude of times. I have sung this song with many people, and I always think of Kathy Stebbins-Peterson when I sing it, because I think we used to do harmonies on this one. And Kathy, happy birthday to you today, too. I hope you're out there listening, and add a harmony, please. Any of you, sing along as you're watching here. It would make me real happy to find out that's what you're doing. Heaven, old woman, named after my mother, my old man's another, child has grown old. Dreams with thunder and lightning was desired. This old house would have burnt down a long time ago. Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an rodeo. Just give me one can hold on to. To believe in is living is just a way to go. When I was a young girl, I had me a cowboy. He weren't much to look at, just a free rambling man. But that was a long time, and no matter how I tried, those years just blow by like a broken down dam. Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an radio. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to. To believe in is living is just a way to go. There's flies in the kitchen, and I can hear them buzzing. And I ain't done nothing since I woke up today. Had a help and a person, but I work in the morning, come home in the evening and have nothing to say. Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an radio. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to. To believe in is living is just a way to go. To believe in is living is just a way to go. We're all rooting for you, John Prine. We hope you pull through. God rest you. Just come out if you can, and if not, maybe you're supposed to be an angel now. But we love you. And I also want to give a shout out to my friends who always come to Toddy Brook over there in North Yarmouth every month, and that's always a request on those evenings. And I miss all of my gigs, but Toddy Brook is a special one. I won't be there again until maybe July. So let's all come out for that one if we're allowed to share that experience. Meanwhile, I miss you, Toddy, and all my buddies that come every month. Thank you for that. All right, what's going to happen next? Let's see. Well, I need a splash of water. How are you guys doing? I hope you're having a little snack and a beverage and singing along and just enjoying what we're trying to do here. And I know I am. Okay. So speaking of angels, there's another angel that got her wings not long after my mom, and that was my mom's best friend. Her name is Kathy Stakel, and I know that Kathy is shining her light down upon us during this tough time too, and telling us all to turn up our pilot lights. This is a song that I wrote that she loved so much that when she knew that she was destined to be gone from this planet in a short period of time, she kind of organized her own memorial service and told us all what she would like. And one of the things she wanted was for me to sing this song at her service, and which I did get to do. And she waved her magic wand because I had broken a bone. I seem to do that occasionally. And I got my cast off about 3 or 4 days before the service, so I was actually able to play the guitar. I was going to go a cappella, but I know she really enjoyed the fact that I got to do the whole thing. So anyways, my mom's up there with her, and they're shining their light down upon us and reminding us all to turn up our pilot lights. You can bruise my ego, but not my soul. You can break my heart, but I'll be whole. You can walk away from me tonight, but you can't snuff out my pilot light. You can make it flicker, but it won't die, and it might get wet from these tears I cry. It's small, but it's strong, and it helps me cope. It's my very own pilot light of hope. My pilot light, it burns tonight. I might be crying, but I'll be alright. I wish I might find my way with my pilot light, yeah. Nothing's ever black and white, but now we're lost inside the gray. How can something once so bright just fade away? Let's not be fading. And it hurts to see you leave, but I'll be pulling my heart in off my sleeve. And I'll trust time to set things right, and I'll put my faith in my pilot light, yes. My pilot light, it burns tonight. I might be crying, but I'll be alright. I wish I might find my way with my pilot light. My pilot light, it burns tonight. I might be crying, but I'll be alright. I wish I might find my way with my pilot light. Small, but it's strong, and it helps me cope. It's my very own pilot light of hope. All right, turn up those lights, people. They're deep down inside you. Just turn them up. We're gonna need them for sure. Well, speaking of pilot lights, I wrote a song for a gal who I believe has one of the biggest pilot lights on our planet, and she's very worried about our planet. As a matter of fact, it's just about a year ago right now, I was home with a cast on, and it was an unforeseen incarceration of a different kind. I had no work and a few visitors. I was allowed to have visitors that time, but I only had the use of one hand because of a cast. And while writing this song, I couldn't play the guitar, so it wound up being a piano song, which later got fleshed out with the help of my friend Bob Caldwell up there in Hollowell, who plays a fabulous piano with two hands. And we put down the foundation for a song which went on to be fleshed out by some of the best musicians up there in Hollowell. Thank you to every one of you for helping me with that. You know who you are. And then we decided to put a video together, and with the help of my friend Eric Bailey, who is helping me out today, we put this video together, and the story goes on, and it's quite long, but the gist of it is that it got some worldly attention, this video, because it got to be screened at the International Environmental Film Festival in Barcelona in November, which was quite an honor. And then in January of this year, when we were still allowed to hang out in large crowds, we had a huge amount of people at Bayside Bowl, where they had the 3rd annual Music Portland Video Awards, and Eric's and my video was awarded the Best Folk Video Award at that ceremony, and that was so amazing to me to be honored in the sea of talent that was displayed there. It was just amazing how many people have been doing great work in this state of ours. And so thank you, everybody who voted for that. And before I sing this song, I just want to say it's about Greta Thunberg, and she not only was on Time Magazine as Person of the Year recently, but I got my new Rolling Stone magazine yesterday, and she is on the cover of the Rolling Stone. Yeah. So go, Greta. I love you. Some people do not. There are many people out there that don't like Greta's message, and I'm cool with that. I would just like to suggest that when we have conversations about this topic, if we could be dignified and respectful in that engagement, that would be cool. That would be real cool. All right. So this one's called I'm With You, Greta. There's a girl with a sign near the Parliament steps. She's striking for justice, 'cause she hasn't seen it yet. But she's done her homework, she knows the score. I'm with you, Greta, we got to do more. I'm with you, Greta, we got to do better. The temperature's rising and the oceans are too. Climate deniers are fueling the fires, but you're calling them out, so I'm standing with you, Greta. I'm standing with you, Greta. From Australia to Africa, Sweden to the States, we're standing with Greta, 'cause the future's at stake. When policymakers won't tell the truth, the burden of honesty falls on the youth. I'm with you, Greta, we've got to do better. The soil is tainted and the water is too. Still the deniers feed their own desires, but you're calling them out, so I'm standing with you, Greta. I'm standing with you, Greta. Well, the inconvenient truth is so easy to see, but greed is turning eyes away from the harsh reality. It's the drilling, it's the fracking, it's the spilling and the slacking. It's the people with the power continually tracking. Their bank accounts are growing, never caring, never showing concern for the planet. So let's call them out, damn it. I'm with you, Greta, we've got to do better. Animals are dying and the trees are too. Deniers still claim that the science is lame, but you're calling them out, so I'm standing with, I'm with you, Greta, we've got to do better. You're calling them out, so I'm standing with you, Greta. Standing with you, Greta. Go Greta. Go Greta. Okay. Well, guess what? I had some requests to play my 12 string, so I'm going to put this guitar down and go grab that beauty, and I'll be right with you. I hope you're all having a good time. Woo! This is the biggest fun I've had in, I think this is day 23 or something, that I've been fending by myself and talking to myself. Okay. Well, except when I'm in Zoom meetings or on WhatsApp with my friend in Portugal. I was supposed to go to Portugal next month. No, that's not going to happen. It's okay. There's a time for everything, everybody. We will get through this. We will. So, all right. Kind of hoping this is still in tune. I think it sounds pretty good. All right. Well, this was another Hannah Shepherd Willahan request. Happy birthday, Hannah. I hope your snacks are good. Can't wait to find out what you had. I can remember when I first met you, the world stood still for a light year or two, and there was no doubting what we had to do. We stuck together like paper and glue. And it used to be green on blue, my eyes lost in you. I've never known a sweeter view or truer colors than green on blue. We were so full of hope when our love was new. The world was our promise, our history grew. Then you made your decision, and what could I do? It took some time, but I let go of you. But it used to be blue on green, your eyes lost in me. I've never known a sweeter dream, but you left me longing for blue on green. Blue on green, green on blue, this is the way I remember you. Green on blue, blue on green, you left me longing for blue on green. So now you are back, shiny and new. You tell me you've learned that our love is not due, but this lock in my heart I cannot undo. Where there's a key, I got no clue. But it used to be green on blue, my eyes lost in you. Send me a map and a compass too. I can't find my way back to green on blue. It used to be blue on green, your eyes lost in me. Send me directions to that dream. I wanna go back to blue on one always kind of tears me up. Go figure. Woo! We need a happy one after that. So I got me some kava tea here. I don't know if you've ever tried it. It's a stress reliever tea. I've been drinking quite a bit of it lately. It actually tastes pretty good, and it does kind of calm you down. And I knew I was going to be wound up about this, and what with the full moon coming on and everything, I needed to be prepared. So anyhow, this next song is going out. How are we doing here? Oh my goodness, where is the time going? When you're having so much fun, it just disappears. All right, so let me get on with it. I hope if I go a couple minutes over 5, you won't be mad. Okay. This one's going out to my sweetheart, my favorite fly fisherman, who on our second date took me out fly fishing up there near Moosehead Lake. And I was mesmerized by, well, him, but also the way he made that line dance out across the water. And I heard him having a conversation with that water and the line, and that's how this song was born. But I have not seen Eric since February 23rd because apparently his job is essential, and so he's still going to work, and therefore I want a distance to be careful, and sending him the big love in this song. I was alone, though I never thought that I was lonely. My friends were my home, wasn't looking out for no one and only. Cause there were days gone by, I guess I felt a little disconnected. Love was sly, or it never was what I expected. No, no. Then out of the blue comes you, and I heard the river in your heart. You flowed so easy on my soul from the start, and now even on the days when we're apart, I can hear the river in your heart. Got a crazy life, though I never stopped to really think about it. I was alright. Love, hey, well I can live without it. Yeah. Then out of the blue comes you, and I heard the river in your heart. You flowed so easy on my soul from the start, and now even on the days when we're apart, I can hear the river in your heart. Ooh, yeah, yeah. And you wash me clean, you wake me up so I can dream. And I heard the river in your heart. You flowed so easy on my soul from the start, and now even on the days when we're apart, I can hear the river in your heart. Even on the days when we're apart, I can hear the river in your heart. The river in your heart. The river in your heart. I'm also thinking of Sarah and Bill Parody right now because I sang that song at their wedding many moons ago. Hope you guys are listening and that touched your heart. I've got 5 o'clock, you guys, but I'll play one more if you'll listen. I'm having such a good time, and it's the first time I got to share my music with y'all that I'll do one more tune, and then we'll call it quits. And if this feels good to everybody, who knows, maybe we'll do it again. But I'm so happy that y'all here. I'm going to grab my other guitar and play another request. Hold on. All right. Okay. Okay, let's see. Okay, a little water. How's everybody doing? I hope you got some nice cuddly plans for this evening. Hey, we had a little sun down here in southern Maine today. I hope you got some of that. I don't know where you're all watching from. Shout outs to other people around the country. I know my friend from Portugal is watching. Hi, Danny. I wish I could come next month, but you know, we'll do it. We'll just not do it next month. And I'm so happy that y'all tuned in. And I'm going to leave you with a request that came in from my friend Janice Black, who I used to work with at Saco Middle School. I worked with her for 10 years, and she caught part of my first foray into hilarious Facebook Live experience and said, oh, I love that song because I played Pilot Light. And she said, that's my second favorite. And I said, well, what's the first one? And she said it was this one. So Janice, thinking of you, and I just think it's a good song to wrap things up with. Because I'm thinking about all the people that I love that I can't be with right now, and I know many of you are in the same boat. So, all right, let's see. Gone again, I'm up the street with songs to write and dreams to keep. And you say the music owns my soul, and I spend my heart in the studio for the record. And I'm all used up when I get home. I've been on the road, I've been on my own. And you wonder if there'll come a day when I won't give myself away for the record. So let me hold you like a note in my favorite song. Let me feel you like a chord that goes on and on and on. I hear harmony inside where the music never fades. For the record, I love you more than any song could say. A writer's heart lay on the page, and a singer's soul is up there on the stage. And I know my dream is worth the chase, but I found a home in your embrace. That's for the record. For the record. So let me hold you like a note in my favorite song. Let me feel you like a chord that goes on and on and on. I hear harmony inside where the music never fades. For the record, I love you more than any song could say. For the record, for the record, just for the record. Hey, for the record, guys, I hope you had as much fun as I did doing this. I really needed this, and I'm so thankful to be connected in whatever way we can be right now. Stay safe, do what we need to do so that we can get through this. It's not going to be easy, but turn up your pilot lights, and if we all do that, we will get it. Okay, for the record, I love you. Bye-bye.